Hey there, little ones. Hope you're doing well. I came back with new, unique, and interesting story. Let's start our story. Deep within the heart of an ancient jungle, where the trees stretch toward the sky and rivers flow like crystal, lived two remarkable creatures. One was a mighty elephant named Appu, known far and wide for his gentle heart and great strength. The other was a young lion cub named Simba, unaware of the destiny that awaited him. Appu spent his days roaming the jungle, protecting the land, and helping the creatures that lived there. Though he was loved by all, Appu longed for a true friend, a companion with whom he could share his adventures and joys. Little did he know, his wish was about to come true. One fateful day, as Appu wandered along a riverbank, he heard a rustling in the bushes. Curious, he approached cautiously. To his surprise, a small, frightened lion cub emerged from the undergrowth. The cub's name was Simba, and though he came from a proud lineage, he was lost and afraid. When Simba saw Appu, his fear began to melt away, replaced by a spark of hope. Appu, sensing the young cub's vulnerability, extended his trunk in a gesture of kindness. Simba hesitated for a moment, then cautiously nuzzled Appu's trunk. In that moment, a bond was formed, a friendship that would change both their lives forever. From that day on, Appu and Simba were inseparable. They explored the jungle together, discovering hidden waterfalls, secret paths, and the wonders of the natural world. They played in the rivers, chased after butterflies, and spent long days under the shade of the great trees. Though they were different in many ways, one large and strong, the other small and swift, their differences made them a perfect pair. Appu taught Simba the ways of the jungle, how to find hidden water sources, how to move silently through the trees, and how to be patient and wise. Simba, eager to learn, looked up to Appu with admiration, wanting to be as strong, wise, and brave as his friend. But the jungle was not without its dangers. One day, as Appu was drinking peacefully from the river, a group of fierce animals emerged from the shadows. They saw Appu's strength as a threat and sought to challenge him. The animals circled around him, ready to attack. Appu stood tall, but even he could not face them alone. Just as the animals were about to strike, a powerful roar echoed through the jungle. Simba, now older and stronger, charged forward with determination in his eyes. He placed himself between Appu and the attackers, his roar fierce and unyielding. The animals, intimidated by Simba's bravery, retreated into the shadows. Appu, filled with gratitude, looked down at his friend. "You saved me, Simba," he said. "Thank you, my friend. I owe you my life." Simba smiled up at Appu. "We are friends, Appu," he replied. "Friends always stand up for each other, no matter what." As the days passed, Simba grew into a powerful lion, respected by all the animals in the jungle. But his rise to greatness also attracted the attention of human hunters. These hunters, driven by greed and the desire for trophies, set their sights on the king of the jungle. One day, as Simba rested in the shade of a great tree, the hunters crept through the undergrowth. They set traps and prepared their weapons, ready to capture the mighty lion. Simba, sensing danger, let out a roar of defiance. But the hunters were many, and they surrounded him. Just when it seemed all hope was lost, a thunderous sound echoed through the jungle. Appu had arrived, leading a herd of elephants to his friend's aid. With a mighty charge, the elephants stampeded toward the hunters, trumpeting loudly. The hunters, frightened by the sheer power of the herd, fled into the distance, abandoning their traps. Appu rushed to Simba's side, using his trunk to free his friend from the ropes. Simba looked up at Appu with gratitude. You saved me, 𝐷𝐵𝐸𝐸, Simba said, his voice filled with emotion. Just as I once saved you. 𝐷𝐵𝐸𝐸 smiled warmly at his friend. We are even now, Simba, he said, and together we will always protect this jungle. Time passed, and the day finally came when Simba was crowned king of the jungle. All the animals gathered to celebrate his reign, cheering and bowing before their new leader. But no one was prouder than 𝐷𝐵𝐸𝐸𝐸, who stood by Simba's side as his most loyal supporter. During the grand ceremony, Simba turned to 𝐷𝐵𝐸𝐸𝐸 with a smile. 𝐷𝐵𝐸𝐸𝐸, my dearest friend, he said, you have been with me through every challenge, every danger. Today, I name you the protector of the jungle, my most trusted ally and advisor. The animals cheered, and 𝐷𝐵𝐸𝐸𝐸 bowed his head in gratitude. The bond between Simba and 𝐷𝐵𝐸𝐸𝐸 was stronger than ever, their friendship unbreakable. Together, Simba and 𝐷𝐵𝐸𝐸𝐸 ruled the jungle with wisdom, courage, and kindness. Their story became a legend, passed down through the generations, reminding all who heard it that true strength comes not just from power, but from the bonds of love and loyalty. And so, the two friends walked side by side into the sunset, their hearts filled with the knowledge that they would always have each other, no matter what challenges the jungle might bring. For true friendship, like theirs, knows no bounds.